Lower gas not stopping inflation, Twitter whistleblower in Congress, and your Wednesday pick. Arbitrage News Daily starts right now. Good morning, traders. Here's your Arbitrage News Daily for Wednesday, September 14th, 2022. I'm Joshua Stark. Lower gas costs slowed U.S. inflation for a second straight month in August, but most other prices across the economy kept rising, evidence that inflation remains a heavy burden for American households. Consumer prices surged 8.3% last month compared with a year earlier, the government said Tuesday, down from an 8.5% jump in July and a four-decade high of 9.1% in June. On a monthly basis, prices rose 0.1% after a final reading in July. More after this on Arbitrage News Daily, including your pick of the day. Stick around.
To protect his home and family from disaster, Steve used courage, wisdom, and his camera phone.
That should do it.
Way to go, Steve! By simply taking digital pictures of his family's important documents, Steve can always have them stored safely online, no matter when disaster strikes. Learn other simple ways to protect your home and family before a natural disaster at ready.gov. That's ready.gov. A message from FEMA and the Ad Council.
The former security chief of Twitter told Congress that the social media platform is plagued by weak cyber defenses that make it vulnerable to exploitation by teenagers, thieves, and spies, and put the privacy of its users at risk. Peter Mudge Zatko, a respected cybersecurity expert, appeared before the Senate Judiciary Committee to lay out his allegations Tuesday. I am here today because Twitter leadership is misleading the public, lawmakers, regulators, and even its board of directors, Zatko said as he began his sworn testimony. Your Wednesday pick is a closed-ended equity mutual fund launched by Franklin Resources Incorporated. It invests in the public equity markets of China. Templeton Dragon Fund, symbol TDF, starts at $10.39 a share. More after this on Arbitrage News Daily. Stick around.
We're all doing a lot. A lot of swiping, streaming, scrolling, double tapping, and social media stalking. A whole lot of nothing. You're probably scrolling right now. While we think a certain red heart is giving us life, we're neglecting the one that actually does. So let's take a stand against sitting. Let's care more about strolling than scrolling. Let's take charge of our health. Let's make moves together, starting now. Now.
So, kids, have you checked out Arbitrage News Weekend? This weekend, we'll be covering the Queen's relationships with the presidents. Our favorite subject, AI, is ruining everything. And I am going to use this segment as an excuse to buy more Lego, but don't tell Royce. We'll be following up on our segment on Lego as investment and see why, if you have room, Lego is a better investment than gold. Yeah, all this and more this weekend.
Arbitrage Trade Analytics, LLC, is a privately held market research company. Arbitrage Trade Analytics, LLC, is solely responsible for the preparation and distribution of the content of this podcast. The opinions offered in this podcast are for informational purposes only and are not intended to be investment advice. Seek a duly licensed professional for investment advice. For more information about the informational research and services offered by Arbitrage Trade Analytics, LLC, please visit arbitragetrade.com.